Hey there guys, welcome to more Starfield. Last one, I became a pirate. But I forgot to record that part, so you didn't see it. So right now, I have a couple missions to do. There's two actual main missions. So I have Unearth and Final Glimpses. On Unearth, I have the option to go to a base on the Earth's moon, which is called the moon. And I can learn more about the artifacts that I'm investigating. And that's what I want to do. Because lore. So, how's your day? I've done a lot of stuff ever since I stopped the last video. You want to talk again? Man, you're Mrs. Yappolite over here.
I have an important personal decision to make, but I need to discuss something with you first.
Sure.
Phew, thank you. So, where to start? Before I was with the Navigator Corps, I was career military. Part of the United Colonies Navy. When the Colony War broke out, I was posted as the chief navigator on a warship, the Dauntless.
Making chief navigator sounds like quite an accomplishment.
Well, the position didn't last long. There was a particularly bloody battle. We were fighting over a world in the Eta Cassiopeia system. Worst fighting I'd ever seen. We lost 12 ships that day. 12, including my own.
Yeah, very pretty eyes in the sun. If this is too difficult for you, then we don't have to continue.
No, this is important. I need to tell you this. The ship was barely intact. The captain and first mate died the previous day, which put me in command. A shrewd captain would have called for the crew to abandon ship. But I was so angry. I wanted to stay. I needed to fight.
I would have done the same.
I believe you. But you haven't heard the worst of this. We fought for hours, but the damage was fatal. I gave the order to abandon ship and the crew piled into the escape shuttle. As the shuttle launched, I could see it was damaged. I heard screams before the radio cut. The last thing I saw, they were spiraling helplessly towards the planet's surface. There was nothing I could do.
Well, I'm sorry you had to go through that.
You're sorry. For me? If I hadn't been so stubborn, so eager to prove that I could handle command, my crew would have had more time to escape.
Okay, what's the good thing I say here? That sounds empathetic. Oh wow, your crew knew what they were getting into when they signed up. Now that is one thing you should not say if you want to feel empathetic or sound empathetic. What did your superiors say about your actions? Kind of curious. They probably won't say anything good. Nothing to describe sounds like your fault. Okay, I'm not sure that's a... Well, it's nice to say that, but I don't think she wants to hear that. Clearly.
My superiors. When the dust settled, the United Colonies gave me a medal. Can you believe that? A damn medal. I never even had a chance to find the shuttle wreckage and give my crew a proper burial.
Well, that makes sense. Don't you get medals in the army just for surviving after taking damage? Like, you flake... Like, yeah, that's the thing, right? I don't know a lot, but, that's like one of the... I'm trying to remember what it's called. Okay, you can dog on me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I believe that's the Purple Heart, right? When you get hurt in battle and you come back alive. It's some sort of heart, from what I've heard, so, you know. I can look it up later and then correct myself during editing.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm thinking. At least you're still alive and honor the legacy. How did you get off the Dauntless?
After I checked every section of the ship for wounded crew, I took the other escape shuttle. If I hadn't, I would have died. The Dauntless came apart minutes after I escaped.
Okay, well, at least you're still left to earn their legacy. I don't know that's a good thing to say. I don't like the other options.
That's true, but still, it doesn't erase the real issue here. Remember when you said no one but me would have pushed harder to keep the Navigator core going? Well, this time, pushing too hard cost lives. Don't you get it? Everything I do, everything I touch, somehow falls apart. That's why I'm worried about us.
Alright, so I didn't record this part, but there was a couple times when I was doing my side missions and then Sarah was, wanting to talk personally. And I might have flirted just a little bit. Just a little bit of flirting. It was one option, and that's it. Very friendly. Worried about us? Question mark?
Look, it's clear the two of us are becoming more than partners. We're becoming close friends. Even though I've pushed people away in the past, I feel different when I'm around you. I feel safer, comfortable, not afraid to admit who I am. I'm terrified I'm going to screw that up.
I don't care if I'm a basic bitch. We're going after Sarah. She's purty. I'm gonna do what I want. Don't worry, I'm here for you every step of the way.
After everything you've heard, all my stories, you still have faith. No one's ever cared about me this much. Not even Aja.
I'm sorry, who's Aja? Oh, another flirt option. That's because I'm falling in love with you, Sarah. Is that what people say? I've never flirted like that before. Just outright saying it. I never really had the guts to actually, outright say it in person. The only times I ever, spelt my feelings out for someone else was through text. Imagine that. Yeah, imagine how heartfelt that is. Come to find out the person I fell in love with is asexual. Sucks to find that out, huh? That's because I'm falling in love with you, Sarah.
I've spent a lot of time thinking about us, about our relationship, how we've clearly become close. I practiced what I was going to say when the moment was right, and now that it's here, my mind's gone blank. Look, you deserve the best. Someone who can give themselves to you entirely. But right now, I have too much baggage, too much on my mind. I hope you'll forgive me for pushing you away. I just need time.
I got an achievement. You can't see it, but I heard it through my headphones. Wait, do you get an achievement for getting friend zoned? Or rejected? Hold on, let me check that out. Okay, just now. It's Fixer. Complete 30 activities. Okay, I guess I just got an achievement for talking to people and doing this little stuff. For a second, I thought it'd be more personal. Well, you know what? That's okay, if that's how you feel. If you want to wait, then I'll wait too. We have many hours to spend together anyways. Man, I miss Vasco. He never rejected me. Let's go. Whoopee! I'm on the moon. Nova Galactic Research Station. Moon base key. It worked. Whoa, a little too jumping in here too, huh? So, what kind of lore can we find in here? Voltaire. I want to remind the research team that Voltaire is a highly proprietary supercomputer that is currently being contracted exclusively for the use in Project Prism. It is not meant for your own personal projects. Yes, it's amusing to see just how many decimal points of pi it can calculate, how many bits of encryption it can brute force, or whether you can simulate table tennis with a perfect aerodynamic simulation, but there will be time for that later. For now, I need everyone concentrated on hitting our deadline. We're developing exciting new aerospace technology with our partner and client. That should be more than enough to keep anyone from being bored. Right, a lot of work with a supercomputer. We're happy to announce that the first test launch of Project Prism will be held today. I would like everyone to suit up and join us on the roof at 9 EDT, Eastern Standard Time. Reminder to please sync all watches to Eastern. Oh, it's daylight time. Our partner will also be on radio for the launch. We'll be recording the event, so be on your best behavior. Smiley faces, everyone. I didn't say that, but I added it just to be a little more positive. Do I go back outside? Play the record on the roof. Oh, yeah, okay. Gotta go back outside. Oh, by the way, yo, you want to check out Sarah's new piece?
State of this facility. I wonder why this place was abandoned in such haste.
Yo, Sarah, show everyone your new gun. What you got? Look at that beauty. What's funny enough is that I have my own. It's in my inventory somewhere here. I think it's called a micro. It's called micro? Something? And I don't have it. I think I dropped it somewhere else then. You know what? I might give it to her. Okay, so I think I gave it to her, Sarah, just to keep the load off me. But this one that she's holding, she picked that up from a dead body, which kind of surprised me because, you know, I didn't know that the NPCs that follow you around can do that, but apparently that's what they do. What they do is that they pick up whatever the strongest weapon that's on a dead body or just around them in general. So, like, that happens a lot when people leave, like, their crap around their ship. Just NPCs will just pick up whatever they find that they can find usefulness out of it. And she clearly found this minigun to be useful. I don't know if you can call it a minigun because it's not very powerful. It shoots the same rounds as an SMG, so it's just a very big gun that has a very large, like, drum ammo case thingy that shoots a lot. I think it's like 300 ammo per drum, which is a lot of ammo.
Engine spin-up time almost complete. Total time 5 minutes 22
To
seconds.
think that we're standing
Right
on
on
the
schedule.
same planetary body where humankind first
We
ventured into
double-checked the
space.
leakage concerns this morning before the launch.
Come a long
All signs
I'm
are
trying to listen to the recorder right now.
Changes to the calculation sequence from Voltaire.
no changes since we uploaded the last figures yesterday. It's a clean shot from here to Jupiter.
One day the computer will be on board the spaceship. Just imagine that.
One miracle of science at a time, Canaveral. Counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Canaveral, are you reading?
All clear, Nova. Indicators look good. The ship should be cruising Jupiter's orbit right now. Visual confirmation will be possible in 32 minutes. Afraid the speed of light is on the slow side these days.
How does it feel to break the laws of physics, Canaveral?
We're all pretty excited down here in NASA, I won't lie.
Excited enough to tell me where you got the original data?
Not in a million years.
Go to NASA. Where are they located? Here? Set course to Earth. Hell yeah. Even though it's like a ball of nothing now, I'm pretty sure. I'd be genuinely surprised if there's like actual life down there. By life, I mean like human life. Just anything that's trying to live down there still. Because look at it. Clearly in this game, they're trying to paint a picture that Earth is no longer livable by all this brownness. Do a quick scan. Fauna, none. Flora, none. Water, safe. Surprisingly. It's a rock type Pokemon. And gravity, temperature, atmosphere looks pretty normal from today's standards, I guess. NASA launch tower. Now, you know what I would have loved? You know how like on different planets they give you like random outposts that are like around each one? It would have been really cool for Earth if there was like different, I don't know, I guess cities, like major cities from all over the world that you can visit that like had like this post-apocalyptic look to it, you know? Like, of course, not visit everywhere on Earth, but like, you know, just a lot of the bigger cities that's around the world. It would have been cool to see what how they would design it. Getting a little tired. Wow, look at that. They still have one rocket left. Now, who do you think made that? Musk or Bezos?
Unless I'm mistaken, that's one of the launch towers used during the evacuation of the Earth. I can't even imagine the chaos.
Yeah, I wonder why it was never used. NASA launch tower. Now there should be some sort of front door that's could be unlocked by my amazing
The most
crap.
likely way into the NASA facility would be via an elevator shaft taking us straight down. Hopefully the system is still in operation.
Can I go in there? Kinda looks like I can go in there and loot some stuff. Can I dig? Oh my god, this mining laser is pointless if we can't dig through sand. What's over there?
Anything interesting in range?
Something natural on Earth. Wonder what that could be. What's over there? Another thing. I'm just saying, would have been cool to see some of like the, what do you call it? The 8 wonders of the world pinpointed on this map somewhere. Ooh, stairs. I don't know, maybe I'll put that on my bucket list in real life. The 8 wonders, even though they're not that super wonderful. I guess historically wise, if you care about history, they are. But if you're just a regular person that doesn't really care much about history, you know, by history I mean like back then, but current events is pretty important. Just saying, it'd be kind of cool to visit. Explore, balance pack, power pack. Ooh, earth tissues, look at that. Ooh, an earth? That is not from our tar frame. You know what? Hold on. I wonder, I have an amp, and amps let you jump higher. Can I use that to get my way up there? Oh, made it.
We have these jetpacks for a reason, you know.
You're quite right. Now teach me, how do I use it? Because clearly I forgot I had it.
It's clear the gantry was in loading position. I wonder, I hope the occupants of this colony ship found alternate transportation to evacuate the Earth before it was too late.
Yeah, I think the same thing. We have the same thoughts. Wow, we have so much in common. Huh. Maybe it's so cool that worked. Power acquired. Power cell required. I got one here. Kind of feel like I should bear one just in case. You know, being on dried up Earth kind of reminds me of Wall-E. Man, it's a really good movie.
This looks like it was some type of crew preparation area. Probably.
Ooh, nice. It's all yellowish and stuff, like the sun. Launch procedures. Remember, the final vitals and suit seal checks are essential. Yes, we've come a long way as far as tolerance. Yes, the number of people cleared for launch is much higher than it used to be, but these people's lives are still in our hands. I know there's rumors that the next launch is slated to be canceled, but let's not have that be on us. Assume it's go time every time. Your professionalism is what makes you space travel just a little bit safer, and we can use every ounce we can get. Okay. Access station logs. Ooh, more files. Delivery from Mars.
Station log. Dr. Judith Tatien. The recent delivery from Mars is unsettling. I was expecting rock samples or maybe fossils of microbial life. Instead, Dr. Victor Isa comes with 2 members of the military. Everything they brought back is under wraps. What could a theoretical physicist need with a sample from Mars? Station log. Dr. Judith Tatien. I've been trying to cozy up to Dr. Isa, Victor, to see what is going on. His team has completely commandeered one of the labs with those 2 military handlers, checking who comes in and out. I joked that maybe he found a little gray man and was doing an autopsy, and he grew very pale. 2 days later, he sends me a request asking for more information on my background in material science, metallurgical engineering. Oh, we have a meeting tomorrow. I think I'm being invited into the lab. Station log. Dr. Judith Tatien. I have never been so nervous since I defended my dissertation. 4 hours talking to Victor and his team about theoretical metals, atomic bonding, even a half-hour divergence into magnetism that I'm pretty sure was to throw me off the trail of what we were actually talking about. Then, I got to see the lab. I don't know how much I should say, but the periodic table just got thrown out the window.
The last step before boarding. It's definitely seen better days.
Oh boy. Alright. I tried to jump across. It's not working. Sarah, give me a hand and boost me up there.
Look at all this structural damage. We need to be careful around here.
Why can't I sprint? I'm trying to sprint. I'm trying to sprint jump. You know, the most basic mechanic for any game. I'm jumping. I can't climb. I can't climb. And it is blocked anyways. I'm gonna go down here.
You okay? That was a hell of a jump.
Yeah, a little hard on the knees. I'm fine. Don't worry about it. Nothing broken. Nothing sprained. Oh, look at that.
Oh my goodness. Some of the artifacts here are from the earliest years of NASA. Oh, what a shame all of this was left behind to deteriorate.
Look for the Opportunity rover on Mars. I can find the rover on Mars from Earth? That's kind of epic. I would like to find it. Judith, personal recording.
I just don't understand where these calculations came from.
There's something wrong with the math? I think it's quite straightforward.
That's not what I'm asking. We've had no success extracting even a sample of material from the object. No explanation for the gravitational effects. No motion graph to explain its harmonic frequencies. I can't even establish a melting point.
Judith.
But you've had me building these prototype colliders for months. And now you want me to pump helium-3 into it based on this equation you've written on a goddamn napkin?
I just need you to trust me.
I have been trusting you. We keep slamming our heads against a brick wall, getting nothing. And you keep coming up with something new to try. Like, you know what's going to happen. Where are you getting your information, Victor?
I'm sorry, Judith. Look, not here, okay? Somewhere off base. I'll tell you everything. But I'm not lying, okay? We're going to discover something important here. I promise.
That dude kind of sounds like Jeff Goldblum. So that was, the date said, like what, 130 something? Over 100 years ago, 114 years ago to be exact. I think it was. If it said 137, yeah, 137. Find information about the prototype grav. Is that outside? Oh, it's here the whole time next to the recording, of course. The most convenient way to progress, put it right next to the objective. The past one. The previous one. Grab the recording, turn to your left, and then go straight down the tunnel.
Ironically, the surrounding rock appears to have sealed the fate of this part of the facility.
Trying to still figure a way through. There's a lot of closed tunnels because of all this debris. Here we go, this looks clean. Ooh, expert door. My specialty. There we go. Exactly, easy money. And there's no money. Honestly, kind of a waste. Here, do you have more room in your inventory?
I'm listening. I'd be happy to carry.
Ooh, we got a lot of space. Okay, I'm gonna grab this stuff and give it to you. At least we can sell this stuff. Power. You know, I'm so glad that everything in this game is so close by. You don't have to travel far or do anything super complicated to turn on powers and such like that. Honestly, it's a little easy when you pick the right perks and stuff and traits. Being empathetic and having like the ability to be able to talk your way out of everything is super OP. Having those two things together. Because I've talked my way out of everything so far. Not in the beginning, of course. I sort of liked violence. I was a little bloodlusted, but now I'm seeing the benefit of just talking to people like, hey, chill out. I'm not trying to kill you anymore. I'm not that kind of guy. Trust me, you don't want that kind of guy. But when the occasional gun needs to be pulled out, then I can pull it out. Digipix. You know, we've been traveling for so long. Oh, my God. Oh, watch out. Hiya! On guard!
Damn, look at that. It might as well take what we can.
Okay, Sarah, the music stopped, which means that we're probably safe. I was just gonna say before we were interrupted that I was traveling through here for so long I forgot what the objective was. Find information, right. This is a big lore video. Power acquired. Advanced lock. Don't worry, I got this. Advanced lock my ass. Hold on. Give me one sec. Have this open up in a jiffy. Yeah, look, in a jiffy. Just like I promised. Oh, look what I learned on console. When you hold... Excuse me. When you hold the Y button, you can pick stuff up. Isn't that neat? It's nothing new for Bethesda. I just, I just thought a lot of people didn't know about this. Emergency turret control. Probably could use that to turn it off instead of fighting them, but they weren't much of a challenge anyways, so. It gets a little spooky when you go down here, these caves. It gets a little darker. Well, not this one. Gets a bit more quieter.
This is quite an impressive facility. The logistics it must have taken to build it this deep underground. It's astonishing.
Clickety clackety. Computer stuff. Security procedures. Check all badges before allowing access. Yes, even the generals. I don't care how angry they get. These are direct orders from the secretary. Absolutely no phones or recording devices. All random materials, clipboards, notebooks are to be checked on exit with the labs. Confiscate anything with why can't I say that word? I know what it is. Confidential of information on it. Access station logs. Ooh, April 14, 2138.
Project log. Dr. Victor Isa. We turned on the prototype today. The gravitational field around it began to fold as we long suspected. Complete reversal of gravitational pull was observed on dozens of loose objects around the lab. I'm setting up a meeting with the directors to propose a larger test. The prototype proves we don't need the original anymore, but further work is going to have to take place in space. Somewhere with abundant helium-3 and with a civilian partner. Someone with access to large-scale manufacturing resources and computational equipment. Engineering gravitational folds pulling the far side of the solar system closer to us. It's all going to be possible.
Project log, Dr. Judith Tatien. I watched the grav drive tests from the moon today. It was the first time we were able to talk to the team at Nova Galactic directly. So many things were under wraps before, but now everyone wants all the publicity they can get. I'm already seeing proposals for manufacturing androids of drives, expeditions to Alpha Centauri and beyond. It's also overwhelming and worrying. It could take years, decades, before we know what all these side effects of operating a grav drive can be. But no one wants to hear that right now. Like a bunch of pioneers racing towards the edges of the frontier without knowing about the grizzly bears in the mountains.
Alright, next objective. Find information about the grav drive side effects. I do wonder, what were the side effects when they first started developing them? I can imagine it was very grave.
If there's a way to access the deeper sections of this storage area, I'm certain we'll find it.
You're right. Good thing I'm an expert lockpicker. Got it. Ooh, ammo. Nice. Med pack. Okay. Whoa. Scouts refined old Earth hunting rifle. It looks kind of sexy. Can't lie. Whoa, I'm floating. There's no gravity. What's up? How's it going? Okay, there it is. There's a room. How do I get there exactly? There you go, Sarah. I got it all under control. Don't worry a single thing. Is there a way I can turn off this gravity? Or I mean, turn it on. I need to turn on gravity. I need to sexualize the fuck out of it. Oh, you're dead. Ooh, we got a Digipick. Thank you.
Well,
Prototype drive. Please be careful whenever running power through the prototype. Secure all loose objects and have researchers empty pockets and remove jewelry, watches, etc. Reminder that the core of the drive contains a specimen that is irreplaceable and all data is under the strictest clearance. Exercise all caution with the research materials and ensure information does not leave this lab. We got a lot of recordings now to get through. Grab your popcorns and put on your best earbuds.
I never actually got to visit your labs back when we were working on the grav drive projects. Seems like ancient history now. Only thing we're doing these days is launching weather satellites. Guess this is as good a retirement as any.
Now, Project Demeter, you want our help manufacturing scanners to better track these new meteorological patterns we're seeing.
Our guess is that the poles might be naturally shifting, causing some gravitational fluctuations that are throwing off our old models.
Why do you need the scanning tolerances to be so small? What are you trying to find?
I just want to be sure. It's not like we're doing much these days anyway. The glory days are over. Why not give ourselves a challenge before they write us off in the history books?
This one has no recording. As requested, the astrophysicist research team has done a full analysis of the data he provided us. The measurements of the Earth's magnetosphere show clear signs of fluctuation, often in a correlation of the periods of frequent and large gravity wave spikes emanating from the moon. These gravity waves seem to be affecting the magnetic shield provided by the Earth's inner core and may be affecting the core itself, given the proximity to the source. The data indicates that the change rate is increasing exponentially. As our magnetosphere falters, its ability to protect us from the sun's solar wind falters. Beyond the devastating effects of solar radiation, this will lead to something more dire, the sputtering or stripping away of our atmosphere. This happened before to Mars, a planet studied since the earliest days of space. To see into Earth's possible future, we are afraid the future may be closer than we ever thought imaginable. Some may view this data as normal. There have been historical fluctuations and polarity changes of Earth's core, but this is orders of the magnitude greater. We seek echoes of previous generations' debates over global warming, and we want the science here to be clear. Like waves in the ocean, these gravity waves rise and eventually crash into shore, the Earth, with devastating consequences. Dr. Luke Andrews, our chief scientist. Well, that ain't good.
I know what I'm seeing, Victor. The data coming back from the satellites is very clear. It's the grav drives.
All those jumps from the moon. At this rate, Earth's atmosphere is going to start sputtering out into space.
Can the drives be fixed?
I'm working on some designs that should discreetly solve the problem, under the guise of an emergency update to the fueling pumps.
We're talking about the end of Earth, and you're trying to be subtle about it.
Judith, the last thing we need is people losing faith in grav drive technology. That might be our only option.
To what? Are you seriously saying we should abandon Earth?
The timeline is under 50 years. A blink of an eye for a planet, but more than enough time for a human exodus.
And what do we tell people?
We say it's an act of God, one that science has found a solution for. Time for humanity to take its place in the stars.
You knew, didn't you? You lied to me. All this time, I dedicated my life to this discovery, Victor. And you knew we were going to kill off our planet?
You haven't seen the future I've seen. There's an infinite expanse of promise out there. A meteor could hit Earth, a plague, another world war. Colonizing other galaxies secures humanity's future for all coming generations, across all time.
At the expense of our home.
Stop it, both of you. All that matters is building enough ships to get everyone off this planet. And we need to start now.
I'll draft up a statement. We'll need to address the entire international community. I'm sorry, Judith.
There isn't a planet in this universe that will be far enough away from you, Victor. We are never speaking again after this is over.
Oh shit! Drop the bomb. And any more? September 8th, 2160.
My name is Dr. Victor Isa. And if you're listening to this, then you probably already know the truth. I was young when I first headed the retrieval team of an odd gravitational anomaly on Mars. But I kept what really happened that day hidden from everyone except one other person. Even she didn't believe me at first. but I have no reason to lie to anyone now, so I hope you'll accept this confession, whoever you are. When I touched the anomaly, I experienced 12 days of lost time. I met myself. He told me everything that has since come true. The grav drive equations, the tests on the moon, Earth's atmosphere sputtering away because of what we had done. But he also told me about a city thriving on a planet orbiting a distant star. Human culture, art, music, lifestyles evolving and shining brightly across all of space. What price would I be willing to pay for that future? Maybe you don't believe me. Maybe Judith was right and I'm just a coward who wants to believe his mistakes were justified. But everyone has forgotten about the real origins of the grav drive, this artifact from Mars. I hope you make better use of it than I did.
Okay, so that's how it started. That's how their technology was able to evolve. The way with space travel.
The grav drive destroyed Earth, and at the core of the first drive, an artifact.
I'll be taking that. Release artifact. I know that space travel will eventually be real. Hopefully, that'd be cool. Long after I'm dead. So hopefully, whatever they do, even after I'm dead, I really hope that they wouldn't do anything intentional to destroy Earth. Even for the name of science. I think I'm supposed to go back over there. Hold on. Ooh, chest. Bashing calibrated XM2311. Oh, it's a pistol. Of course, 2311. The value, 15,000. I love it, but what kind of ammo to use? 45 caliber. Yeah, sometimes we find like old Earth weapons. I just can't find like the ammo to buy for them. Maybe space doesn't have any? I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna hold it in my hands. Oh, I look cool now. Look at me. Oh yeah. So cowboy. So old western. And space standards. Hiya. Ma'am, get down to the ground. You're under arrest. Bah. Bah, bah. Cool. Kinda feels like COD now. Like I'm playing Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies, the first one. Having way too much fun with just a pistol. Expert unlock. That's a good thing I'm an expert. I can save it. I saved it.
Locked. There must be something they don't want us to find.
Honestly, nothing good, but we can sell it. Here, hold it for me. Oh, come on. I had to see the hole.
Constellation, we've arrived on the surface of Earth. We need to discuss what you found. And it looks like other Starborn got here before us. So, you might have company.
What just happened? I'm on the surface? Hello? What came? Bad guys. Sarah, take out the minigun. I got one quantum essence. Where the hell, Sarah? Why is she not following? Ain't no way. Give my paracel to Sarah just now. Oh, there you are. Thank God.
Yeah, what is it? Have something for me?
No, you have something for me. There's nothing to steal. It's saying go this way. What do you mean go this way? Oh, it's a door. I can't see that. It just looks like a fence. It's a fence door, I know, but like still, it's all blended in. Kind of freaky the way they work. I don't know if they're killing them or they're just like teleporting away. Just so they can come back and find another day. Oh, made it back up. Leave NASA. Can I just float down? I don't think so. The gravity is normal here.
Oh, that jump looked painful. Not doing that.
I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay. Just the knees. Again, just the knees. no! Great! God damn it!
Do you understand now why I asked you to come here? The artifacts unlocked the secret of interstellar travel. At the cost of Earth.
An easy trade, honestly. Why have one world when you can have all the settled systems?
Sacrifice to Earth wasn't worth having to grab drives. We lost our home. I agree, humanity's destiny was the stars anyway. Yeah, don't sacrifice Earth.
Assuming we weren't going to lose it anyway. War, disease, famine, all the classics.
Don't you see? The power of the artifact forced humanity to the stars. They didn't get to make a choice. How many would have chosen Earth? What gave Victor Isa the right to choose for them?
You see the hypocrisy in what the emissary is saying, right? They don't want to rob people of their free will, but then they steal the artifacts for themselves.
In the wrong hands, the power of the artifacts can make anyone a tyrant. That is why we watch over them. The only thing you're watching out for is yourself.
The emissary is right. The artifacts need to be in the right hands.
Join me, old friend. We can collect the final pieces together.
Oh, no, you don't. You're not his old friend, remember? You're from another universe. Don't try to manipulate him. Okay. I couldn't win you over on philosophy. How about pragmatism? I'm more powerful than the emissary. Than any other starborn. And you might not understand why, but I want you to succeed. You've never gotten this far before. I need to see what happens to you.
Okay, I'm siding with the emissary. An alliance with the hunter seems like the winning strategy. I'm tired of both of you. I'll get the unity on my own. Oh, you know what? Hell yeah. On my own. I'm too strong for you guys.
Well, look at that. The emissary just became my new best friend.
You've made your choice. When you're ready, the hunter and I will be at the buried temple. That's where we'll settle things.
Meaning, we'll kill you. But hey, at least we'll wait. The final round doesn't start until there's only one artifact left to gather. And if I'm not mistaken, Constellation has one or two to go.
And when that time comes, I will kill the both of you. Yeah, run away, you pussies. Don't worry, Sarah. I'll kill them. I swear it. Well, that was a job well done. Big lore video. Unearth. Complete final glimpses. I'm getting the feeling that this is probably one of our last missions, because, I don't know, they said they had like 1 or 2 artifacts left, and it doesn't take a long time to gather them. You just like go to one location underground, kill a bunch of spacers or pirates or whatever that's guarding it, and you grab the artifact. So, we're almost done. I will end it here. All sprained and hurt. Yeah, sit down with me. Let's stand together. Okay, yeah, I see what it is. Alright, get in right there. Hope you enjoyed watching. Leave a like if you did. Joy Pain. Subscribe more content like this. It hurts. I'll see you next time for some more Starfield.